Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Chelsea just had their first preseason game of the season, and everyone is saying the same things online. Everyone is saying Chelsea have surpassed Arsenal. Chelsea is ready for this to take the league. Chelsea's coming. Chelsea's going to be the next ones up. Estevao's already better than Madueke. We're hearing people saying Gittins. Why didn't somebody go in for Gittins? This kid is amazing compared to other people. I'm just like, you know what? You're the Chelsea fan. Let me know how you feeling. First preseason game. I see the mood in the Chelsea fan base is very high. You beat Leverkusen 2-0. It was a very convincing win. And even with your defensive concerns over your center back situation, you still seem like you guys look really good in the attack.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's specifically you got to give a lot of credit to Enzo Maresca. Like he has put in a system that is very, very it's very replicable. I'm just gonna say that word wrong, but you can replicate it with all the players that we have at this current moment. You can move these players in different positions, and a lot of these players can succeed. And a lot of these players are different profiles at the same time. So like the system is working extremely well. The patterns of play, and that's kind of what you want to see in preseason. Like, remind you, the result is the result. Like, we 2-0, it is what it is. But like the patterns of play, the attacking patterns, the way that we're moving the ball, the way we get out of the move from front to back, the control, that's the next step for this. Like Chelsea has kind of been a little bit up and down. This has been more controlled compared to the last few seasons. And that is the scary part. If we can control games defensively and with the ball, it gets scary. Like we could be a real problem for some teams. And these bottom half teams that used to give us problems, they will not give us problems anymore. Based off of the people you already.
What do you think about statements like this? Chelsea.
Oh, my boy Staffy. Well, all right. So it's tough to say that right now because of the way that our defense is, right? Like your defense, like Arsenal's defense specifically, I would say is at least the top two, like at bare minimum, and you can say it's number one, right? Like you can easily say it's number one even with Liverpool is. I think that part of it is a big factor, but also like attacking wise and the way that we move the ball is much more fluid than where you guys are. Like it may change because you guys have had some changes to your spine and the striker and the six, but at this current moment, we are just so much more fluid than you guys are. And I've watched a lot of your games too. Like I've watched a lot of your preseason games. We move the ball way cleaner, way more smoother than you guys do. And that's really the difference, right? Like your two center backs will always be better than what we have. Always. Like at this current, even with Levi, it was going to be better. But the way we move the ball makes a big difference, in my opinion.
You know, one thing I'm going to say is Chelsea in the attack are definitely a lot more fluid, a lot more consistent in their attacking play. And we are more of a solid defensive structure. And that's what we lean on. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, I still expect Arsenal to be up there with some of the top goal scorers in the league. I still expect us to
get based off of quality. You should be, right?
Yeah. And we've been there and thereabouts over the last couple of seasons. So I'm not necessarily, there is going to be a moment where it clicks and you're going to see 6 goals flying in like we did when we faced Crystal Palace last year and we faced West Ham. Those things happen eventually. As for the consistency throughout the season, we have to still get that. You guys look a little bit better in the attacking third. We look better in the defensive third. At the end of the day,
it is. I would say a lot better, Egal. Not a little better. I would say a lot better.
All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I was giving you a compliment without going over.
No, I know. I just didn't want you to just push away because you guys are going to be a lot better defensively. Like I'm going to give you that credit, though. You know what I'm saying?
What concerns me about Chelsea from a rival's perspective, just looking at them from the outside looking in, is you have a blank canvas, and you're continuously adding exciting pieces. Where I feel like we don't have as much wiggle room to add as many pieces. Like we had a chance to go out this window and get an exciting winger. We ended up getting Madueke. I still think the club made a mistake in getting Madueke, but hopefully he can prove me wrong. We
Mhm.
still haven't gotten in either Eze or Rodrigo yet, so I'm waiting for them to bring in one of them.
Mhm.
The amount of options you have on your wing is just immense.
I mean, we really don't have that many options if you put it in
Bro,
perspective.
you have Estevao who can play on the wing, who's
Right.
better than majority of our wingers.
That's saying, bro. I'm surprised you're saying that with the amount of like sample size you watched of them.
I've seen enough from him to say he could start in the Premier League and perform at a just as good as a rate or maybe better than Martinelli. As for Cole Palmer, he can play on the wing, he can play in the 10. You have Pedro Neto, who I don't think is going to be consistently starting now that I've seen what Estevao and Gittins can bring to the table. I think Gittins is really
That's okay.
good. I think Joao Pedro can play striker, can play wing. Your attacking options, you have so many good attacking options, and they're all quite young. If they develop to the same level for the next couple of years, you could really have a very, very scary team. And I've been saying this
I
for the
don't
last
even think it's gonna take
I've
that
been saying this
long.
for the last couple of months. I have completely done a whole U-turn on Chelsea. I don't think it's a situation where we can look at Chelsea and say they're spending money, it's not getting them what they need. They're spending money and they're now at a point where it's low risk, high reward almost.
Mhm.
Because some of these players, they're coming into your club for 34 million, and if they don't work out, they're sold for 25 in a year's time. And if they do work out, they become a player who's worth at least double.
Like Jackson.
So, hey, Jackson is an example. You don't
Yeah.
even want to keep him, and he's still worth double.
Yep. Yeah. I'm loving where the model's going. Right. Like I can't say it enough. Like I love where the model's going. There's certain things about the model, like per se the Garnacho deal, where I'm just like, I know you're trying to flip this guy, but we don't need to necessarily do this.
I don't think
Like,
it's a flip. I think Garnacho is actually a very effective player at bringing the midfield and the attack together, connecting the dots.
but I also like as much as you say that, like with the number, like if it wasn't a flip, then we'd probably be a little bit more. I would say a little bit less stringent about the number that we were trying to get him for.
He's an undervalued asset.
Sure, of course, and it's more of market opportunity. Like the word market opportunity is realistically what it is. I'm not a fan of it, right? But in the end, like I get it. I get
no, but he's an undervalued asset at Manchester United. That's
exactly. So, but even at that, right? Like if you buy him as an undervalued asset and you get him for market value afterwards, then you're making a profit. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily, if you buy him undervalued and you get market value afterwards,
I don't know what's going on today.
You're gonna end up making money on him. But anyways, the long story short, Chelsea has a few more.
Hello, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Yeah, this thing is moving mad today. Let me just say this then. To finish off, do you see yourself in a situation where you could overtake either Liverpool or Arsenal this season?
Yes.
Okay.
I do see it. I do see a situation. It's not a likely situation, but I do see a situation. If it's similar to last year,
are you saying you're going to win the league?
Season to last year, and there's injuries and things of that nature where you guys don't mesh as quickly as the other teams, I do see Chelsea having a very fast start. So like that's the one thing. It may end up being we drop off later. Are you still there?
Yeah.
All right. We may drop off later, but with the type of start that I expect us to have, like I do see us being in and around everybody else.
Who does Chelsea play to start the season?
It's like all mid-table teams outside of Manchester United. It's like
so you play Crystal Palace, you play West Ham, you play Fulham, Brentford, Manchester United.
We
Brighton.
don't leave London until Manchester
You're
United.
basically saying you could expect yourself top of the table come the first 6 games.
Yeah.
Fair. As for Arsenal, we play Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle. We have the exact opposite.
Yeah, exactly. That's where my mind is at. Like, can we keep it up when it comes to playing the other teams, right? But at the start of the season, we will definitely be up in the.
But you know the funny thing about Arsenal is we have a tougher time against the Fulhams and the West Hams than we do Manchester United and Man City.
It's because they don't give you any space, Egal. That's the difference. They don't give you any space to play in behind. Like with us, like with Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, you're getting the space because we're gonna play.
Man United away, first game of the season, could honestly be a game where they play into our hands more than a Fulham away.
I just don't know. That's a weird one because I don't know what Amarin. I don't know if Amarin will low block it against you guys. Like I feel like he might. You know what I'm saying? He just might.
Regardless, he's gonna have his wing backs flying up the pitch, and that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna give you that's gonna give you that's gonna give you an opportunity.
Yeah, your
to
wingers have to take advantage, right? Like that's what it
Yeah,
comes down to.
that's
Your
gonna give
wingers
you an
have to take
opportunity to
advantage
have
against
1v1s
the wide
all over
center
the
back.
pitch. Yeah, because you're gonna have 1v1s all over the pitch
Yeah.
if your wing backs are going up the pitch that far up. And Amad Diallo being Ahmad being a wing back just screams that they're more attack focused than defensive.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It's your left-hand side is the issue side, in my opinion, right? Like I'm not really thinking Saka's going to be an issue. Like I think he's going to get back into form eventually. Like I think with the left-hand side, it's like, are you going to be able to be as dangerous as you need to be in those moments when you do have those counter opportunities against in that wide area? Cam Martinelli,
we're going to be going on your channel. So anybody watching this on the playback, we're going to be going on Joey's channel in a second. So please do go check that video out. By the point you watch this video, our video would have been already out there. So
yeah,
go check out Joey's channel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to extend it.
Okay, I don't know what's going on today. Sorry for anybody watching this on the playback. It is kind of choppy today. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But I will say this, bro. I'm not concerned about Chelsea this season, but I do think it is inevitable.
You close this out. This is chopping up again.
It is inevitable. And yeah, Joey, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, it is inevitable. You guys are going to win the league eventually. You guys are going to be one of the best teams in the world eventually. It's just you guys have ruthless owners. And you went from Roman, who were good owners, to now. I made fun of Todd Bowley and these guys for a little bit, but it seems like they got you in the right direction. And I hate to say it, but it is the truth. As for the point of the video, have Chelsea overtaken Arsenal? Not yet. I still believe we have a solid defense. I still believe we have a better overall team, more balanced team at this point, and we have a better keeper, better center backs. And one thing I can genuinely say is we are one of the most elite teams in the world in the defense. I don't know if Chelsea can say they're elite in the across the world in anything yet, even though you did win the Club World Cup.
In our midfield, I can.
Okay, so you think you have one of the best midfields in the world?
Easily.
All right, so fair. So we have one of the best defenses in the world. You have one of the best midfields in the world. At the end of the day, midfields do win your games. So maybe that is the difference. But hey, I do think defense wins you leagues. So hopefully that can finally happen for us. And yeah, I don't think Arsenal's project is anywhere near done, but it does need to be tweaked to get the best out of Gyökeres, which we are going to speak about on your show later today. So yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thank you for watching, and sorry about the little choppiness in the video. Hopefully it's a little bit better on the playback. But yeah, catch you later. Peace.